TVI pilots. Glad to be here with you guys once again to do another TFM review, a sneak peek review, uh, with all the other cool titles we always throw in there. So, good to have you guys. I'm going to pull up. Let me hide. I'm going to hide this window. Hide that. And then for right now, I'm going to leave the chat window off. And then I might open it near the end, just to see if there's anybody's got any comments or questions. But while we're going over the stuff, I'm going to leave chat off, just that way I'm not interrupted if I got to hear something. As Andy guides us through all this. And so, with that said, Andy's with us here, developer of TFM. And Andy, good to have you back, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a few days.
Yeah, it's been a couple minutes, I guess. So,
Since the
last review, so we got, I guess we can say, not really beta, but the sneak peek TFM2 here. I guess is the best way to put it, because this isn't public, so I don't really need to go
Alpha 2, yeah.
Yeah, Alpha 2. So we're on Alpha 2 now. We did Alpha 1 last time. You guys know kind of where we was, how the buttons were. Now they're toggle, like auto throttle, autopilot, heading select on or off, stuff like that. We covered about the menus being titled, so if you're on the main menu of the CDU, or if you're on the root page, or you're on the leg page, whatever, it would tell you that. And again, the other thing about this is it's much faster, and you'll experience that. You'll be able to notice once this comes out and you can use it. So, with that said, Andy, go ahead and
Yes.
you got any opening things you want to add, and then we can get started here.
Alright, so first of all, anyone who pulls this off of the GitHub repository, it's very busted, so
don't be flying
certain
with it.
parts of it work. There is no flyable air. Yep. There is no flyable aircraft yet.
Right.
The 737 and all of that stuff is pretty much busted right now. And if you do pull it and don't fly it, or decide to fly it, whatever, if you break it, keep all the pieces.
Yeah, put them back in the box.
It's not supported right now.
Oh,
yep.
man.
Do not return.
Yeah.
It's not supported right now, so don't file bugs, don't ask questions unless the questions are what might come in the future with what is already present. So
yeah.
With that, we can get started with some really nifty stuff.
All right, man. So we've already got it loaded.
Yep. So the first thing is we covered the FMC where you had all of the hotkeys and everything else like that. So a new thing that we did, which is very highly in demand, is keyboard help for the Windows. So if any TFM window is open and you want keyboard help, aside from the FMC, you can press F1 and a dialog will pop up telling you what hotkeys are available for that window and what they're used for. And in the FMC, you can press Control Shift F1, because F1 may already be used if you're using the alternate line select keys. So
right.
If we don't have the FMC open already, we can open it.
And to make it clear, just so people know, not that you wouldn't, but just so you know, when he says these help keys, some form of the TFM window has to be what you're on. Not like, well, I'm on the Microsoft window, I'm gonna hit F1. Nothing to happen. That won't give you help with TFM. It's got to be it's got to be a TFM window that you're actually focused on.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to put that out there. Not that anybody would know any different, but you never know.
0 max ground speed.
So, open the FMC.
And that's going to be, oh my gosh, right bracket.
Unknown cursor.
Left bracket, Control C.
Or
left
not
bracket,
right bracket.
Control
What
C.
am I doing?
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.5.0. 298 ASL.
Left bracket, Control C.
Menu dialog FMC display menu 1. Less FMC less creator 2. Less DLN.
See, it just said menu display 1. So see, when I hit title, it says menu. But
menu.
Okay.
Blank 1. Less FMC less creator.
Alright. Now, if you press Control Shift F1.
Let's do that.
Key command help dialog. Command help display focus CDU display. Alt plus home focus scratch with alt plus activated.
Okay.
Close button alt plus C. Command help display at red only focus C. Focus CDU display. Alt plus home.
Okay, so it's readable. You up and down arrow through it.
Focus scratch with alt plus S. Focus CDU display. Alt plus home.
It's in a read-only text
Focus
field,
scratch with
so
alt plus
you
S.
can use your standard arrow keys and navigation
Activated red page. Alt plus I.
keys
Focus scratch with alt plus S.
to access
Activated red page. Alt plus I. Activate RTE page. Alt plus T. App start cursor. Activate CLD page. Alt plus T. Activate CRZ page. Alt plus T. Activate left page. Alt plus T. Activate page. Alt plus T.
Oh, that's nice.
Activate left. Activate page. Alt plus T.
What is that page? Alt D? Activate.
Activate left. Activate page. Alt plus T. Activate page. Alt plus T.
Date. Oh, descent page.
Activate the bar page. Alt plus A. Activate page. Alt plus T.
Mm-hmm.
Activate the bar page. Alt plus A.
Depart page. Oh, departure. Alt A.
Activate hold page. Alt plus H.
Hold page.
Activate prog page. Alt plus T.
Progress
Activate N1 page. Alt plus N. Activate N1 page. Alt plus N.
N1.
Activate fixed page. Alt plus F.
Fix page.
Activate N1. Activate fixed page. Alt plus F. Activate previous page. Alt plus up.
Previous page.
Activate next page. Alt plus. Activate menu page. Alt plus M. Execute CDU action. Alt plus E. Clear scratch with Alt plus C. Refresh CDU display. Alt plus R.
Yeah.
Activate the delete key. Alt plus X. Focus line select mode indicator. Alt plus L. Activate the delete key. Alt plus X. Focus line select mode indicator. Alt plus L.
A note with the FMC.
Toggle line select key mode. CTR. Alt plus L.
In this keyboard help. It does account for your choice of line select keys.
The command help. CTR. Alt plus shift plus LSK 1 left F1.
Default, which is the Control 1 through 6 and Alt 1 through 6, it will list those. If you're using the alternate, then it will list F1 through F12.
LSK 2 left F2. LSK 3 left F3.
Okay, yep, I see that.
LSK 4 left F4.
Left off 1.
LSK 5, LSK 6 left, LSK 1 right F, LSK 2 right F8, LSK 3 right F9, LSK 4 right F10, LSK 5 right F11, LSK 6 right F12, blank, blank.
That's cool. That's
focus
really
CDU display,
cool.
Alt plus home. Focus scratch with Alt plus S.
So
Activated red focus scratch with Alt, focus CDU display, Alt plus home.
So to focus the CDU display.
Focus CDU display, Alt plus home.
Is Alt home. That means that's the read-only area, right? The CDU display, that's like the read-only.
Yes, that is.
Focus CDU display, Alt plus home.
Yeah, that's the FMC text.
Close button Alt plus C. Command help display as red only focus CDU display, Alt plus home. Close button Alt plus C.
And then to
command
close
display as red only
the
focus CDU display,
window,
Alt, close button
you
Alt plus C.
would do Alt C, I think, right?
Command close button Alt plus C.
Yep.
Close button Alt plus C. Command help display as red only focus CDU display, Alt plus home. Close button Alt plus C.
Alt C might be
command help display as red only focus
busted,
CDU display, Alt plus home.
F4 on it.
Okay.
Menu dialog FMC display menu 1, less FMC less red creator 2, less DLNK.
Home takes you
Interrupt
to
button Alt plus I. FMC display as red only Alt plus home 1, less FM blank. Menu.
Okay, yeah, it does. It
Interrupt
takes
cruise
you
blank
to
cruise
the-
button Alt plus C.
Okay.
FMC display as red only Alt plus home menu.
That's nice. That's beautiful. I love that, man. That's nice.
And it will, and this help window will come in later. It'll come in really useful later when we get to that point, because it will also show you a nifty little trick that some things you would never know unless someone told you. I'll put it that way. So we can cover that when we get there.
Okay.
So this is pretty much it for the FMC, except I want to do one thing.
Okay.
Okay, so this right here, FMC, is on the standard font and font size. And this is a huge thing that we've been asked about too. You can now change your font and your font size.
Right.
And it
Model cursor.
will persist across the TFM restarts, and it will apply itself to the whole of TFM itself. So, to do that, you can close the FMC.
Menu. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
Okay, we're back on the Microsoft
And then
window.
press right bracket. Okay, right bracket, control comma for settings.
Unknown cursor. TFM settings dialog. Category preview level 1 general 1 of 10. Normal cursor.
Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Talked about something, Andy. Give me 1 second.
Yep. So, yeah, and the font thing is really cool because not only does it change your font size and your font face, like Arial or Times New Roman or Tahoma or whatever you have installed on your computer, but it will also readjust the size of controls and the windows and everything, so everything fits all nice and neat inside of it. So we will show that when he comes back, and with that I shall be back in a second.
Normal cursor. App Start cursor. Normal cursor.
The thing to note about changing font size and the font is once you change it in settings, you'll have to restart TFM to make it take effect. So we shall show that when he comes back again, if you're just tuning in.
Just 1 more second, Andy, and I'll be with you guys. Sorry about that. Just give me like another minute.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a call come in I had to take.
All right.
So, the last thing we was on was,
TFM settings.
we're in settings.
So we're in
Andy.
settings now. Yeah, we're in. All right. Okay, press U to go to user interface.
User interface 8 of 10 level 1.
Okay.
Now tab, and you're
Font
going
settings
to
grouping. Font name combo box arrow collapsed.
Yep.
font name.
It says font name collapsed.
All right, so you can change it to. Yep. So you can change it to anything you want to
Font
change it to.
Arial.
What's another comma? Arial, and what's
Whatever's
the other
the
one
most
called?
readable.
Calibri. Cambria. Cambria Math. Candara. Comic Sans MS.
Arial
Consoles.
Times New Roman.
Constantia. Portal. Courier New. Tahoma. Times New Roman.
There it is, Times New Roman. That's a popular one, ain't it? Okay, so we'll change that.
Font size combo box spell collapsed.
Yeah.
And then we'll
14.
change it to say 14.
OK button.
Okay.
Cancel button.
And then
OK
we'll
button.
hit OK.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.5.0.
And then you hit OK, and it should save it.
Yep.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.5.0.
And you should restart TFM to make it take effect.
Does restart work on this?
System playlist dialog. Icons FSUIPC7. Razor Central. FSUIPC7. Talking flight monitor.
No. No.
So I just
You're going to have to kill it and then
Kill it.
start
Left click,
it
left double
over.
click, right click, multiple pressed. Unknown. Website double. Issues tracker. Shutdown S.
So I can
Kill
do
it and start it
shutdown,
over.
right?
Restart R. Shutdown S.
Shutdown will what? Shut down.
Yeah, shut
Unknown.
down.
Taskbar.
Shut down from the menu. Yeah, shut down from the menu
Taskbar.
works.
Okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
Did that.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.5.0.
Okay, now let's just
YouTube and Twitch streaming team top 5
start
classic default.
again.
Microsoft Flight FSUIPC 7 YouTube and Twitch stream. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.5.0.
Go back to
Microsoft.
where it was.
Run dialog.
Got I had
Download.
it.
Documents. Text unavailable.
Documents.
Documents window. Preview items view. Backups for MSFS. Beta file system.
Beta.
Items view list. TFM 23.6 alpha 224.
Yes, folks.
TFM.
Wisen
TFM 23.6 alpha 114.
stuff.
TFM 23.6 alpha 224. Big
Alpha 2.
items view list. Data not selected 1 of 50. TFM.deps.com 40. TFM.dll41. TFM.dll.com. TFM.x4355.
TFM.x.
Open up run as administrator. Troubleshoot command run as
And I will
administrator.
tell you guys, if you don't run TFM as administrator,
Troubleshoot
you
command
will
run as
get
administrator.
errors. I've
Open up
learned
run
that
as
the
administrator.
hard way.
TFM 23.6 alpha 2 window. Items view list. TFM.x4355. App.
Okay, so here we
TFM
go.
23.6 alpha 2. Normal cursor. TFM 23.6 alpha 2. Sim group support not loaded point. Talking flight monitor tooltip.
Sometimes it gives you
Microsoft Flight Simulator YouTube and Twitch FSUI arrow 1 column 5.
the error window, but it doesn't put it in
TFM
front of you.
23.6.
So sometimes you got
Arrow 1 column. Arrow dialog. Geometry rest.
There we go.
TFM 23.6 alpha 2 window. Items view list. TFM.x4355. TFM 23.6 alpha 2. Big modified. TFM.
Okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator
We're
1.
back on Microsoft.
All right, now if you go back into, yep. Now if you go back into the FMC, if you
Unknown
have
cursor.
enough sight to notice, you'll notice the difference. in
Menu
the
dialog.
font.
FMC display menu 1. Less FMC. Less Regulator 2. Less DLNK 3. Less DFTA UPM.
So I got the FMC pulled up for any of you that might have visual ability.
Menu. Blank. 1. Less FMC. Less Regulator.
And yeah.
Blank. 2. Less DLNK.
Dude, that's cool.
Menu.
That's a nice feature.
Menu.
For sure. I'm gonna leave it there. Makes it a little bit bigger. You can see it. Not counting that, you guys, another thing to remind people,
Yep.
what I do, even on TFM that I use now, I maximize that window, because that makes a big difference too. When you maximize it, people can really see kind of
Restore.
what is going on,
Maximize X.
you know.
Minimize N. Maximize X. Menu dialog. FMC display menu 1.
So I maximize it, because it'll give it a full screen.
Menu.
Alright, so we'll exit this
Menu.
CDU.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.5.
Alright, we're back on Microsoft again.
All right, so now we can cover the good old MCP panels, or MCP boxes as we like to call them.
Yes.
So let's start with something simple. Let's do heading.
So left bracket shift H.
MCP heading dialog. Heading. Heading input. Alt plus E selected 313. Talking flight monitor tooltip. Normal cursor.
Yep, we're on heading.
Heading select toggle button. Not press Alt plus H.
Of course, you guys don't know about the toggle not pressed. So if I
Yeah.
press
Press.
it,
Not pressed.